Hello, my crafty friends. It's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and we are going to make something for Valentine's Day. Let me get my stuff right, because it's not turned the right way. Hello, everybody, hopping on. I'm trying to get my camera right. Okay, maybe it's right now. Hello, everybody. It is pouring rain here, and the wind's blowing really hard. Hello, Luann, my friend. And I'm just going to start painting this. Hey, Vicky. Hello, Linda. I'm going to start painting this tray from the Dollar Tree. Hey, Diane. And while we get started, because, that takes a while and paint has to dry, so I can get started prepping a little bit. Hey, Jane. Hello, Sissy. Hello, Yvonne. Good evening, everybody. Hey, Pamela. I was worried that I wasn't going to get to come live because it's storming. And hey, Carol. Hey, Donna. And the wind is blowing like seriously hard. Like they warned us that power could go out, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh my gosh. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Susie. Hello, Delphia. Hey, hey. Hey, Tammy. So I'm just giving this a coat of Waverly, this Snow White color. Hey, Barbara. I was trying to find my plaster and I didn't have plaster, so I wanted a little bit of a darker kind of a color, but it's okay. Hey, Dee Dee. Hello, Carol and Carol. It's okay. It's just raining hard and the wind's blowing, but nothing like severely bad, but it's really cold. Hey, Judy Berg. Okay, Jane, I will go to the post office tomorrow. I sent my son today to send some orders to the post office, so he doesn't, I don't go through all the check my post office box and all the things, and he had to go take some stuff, so he took some stuff. Hey, Marcia. Oh, yes, it was special. I got to see her, and I was so excited, and my son and Paige, too, of course. Yeah, it's bad. More south than me, it's bad. They have like tornado warnings and stuff, I think. 10 inches of snow. Jill, you keep that mess up there now. I'm serious. I don't want your winter time in my yard. Oh my gosh, I couldn't handle it. Hey, Connie. Hey, Kathy. Happy Monday. Hello, Katie. Hello, Cindy. I'm having a good Monday so far. It's been a busy one. I've been packing orders and all the things. Hey, Pam. Raining here too in Alabama. There's more coming because it's moving right across me onto you. A tree down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I can hear the rain hitting the windows and the wind's just blowing. So, if I suddenly lose power or something, and I mean, my phone's going to stay on, of course, but, and he goes, that happened one time. I was out here and my power went off and everything went black. I don't know if y'all remember that. I can't remember what I was doing at the time. Hey, Debbie. Hello, Glenda. Hey, Tammy. I concur. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Sue. It's from Walmart a few years ago. Y'all know I'm like the comfy girl. I want to be comfy. I rarely ever like just dress up unless I have to go somewhere. So I'm always the comfy girl. So I've been, right, Patricia? I don't want that snow. It's pretty to look at for a few minutes, and then it just kind of gets messy for us in the South, because we people down here don't know how to deal with all that. We don't have snow plows and all the things because they would only use it like once a decade. So why are they going to spend all that money and just use it once a decade or something? So I'm just going to dry it. I'm just painting this little tray from the Dollar Tree while we're talking. Do you remember, Stacey, when the power went out? Yes, y'all are getting a snowstorm. I mean, I think everybody's kind of getting some type of weather of some sort. It's just a mess. You're a comfy girl too. Me too, Nancy. Oh, you're on the western side. It's coming to you? Well, I'm west of you. And it's moving east. Something is good. Rain and wind coming north central Kentucky around midnight. Yeah, so Marcedia, what we're getting now is kind of going northeast that way. Stay warm and safe. Yes, everybody stay warm and safe. I know it's either snowing or raining or storming or something. Oh my gosh. Tammy, right? 9 to 14 inches? Glad you're in Florida. You remember, Christy, when the fire went off? I don't remember exactly what happened, but I just remember that happening. And all y'all could see was my face. And it was kind of spooky. 9 inches tonight. Ah! Hey, Hazel. I would just have to lock myself up in the house and never leave and just become a hermit. I just can't deal with the cold weather. I just can't. Okay, so I am coating. This is one of those little trays from the Dollar Tree that I use like we did the Christmas, the Santa on. Thank you, Karen, for sprinkling. So I'm using one of those trays again because we are going to try to do one of those, but in a Valentine's way. Y'all know that's my holiday. No, it's not really, but somebody asked me the other day, is that your real last name? I'm like, yes, it's my real last name. Is that odd? But it's a cool last name. But yeah, that's my real last name. Who was that asked me that? Where was I? Somewhere. And they were like, is that your real last name? I'm like, yeah. Do I need to pull out my marriage certificate? You remember the power going out? 10 inches, Donna. Oh my gosh. And Gayla remembers it too. I don't remember what I was doing or what happened to the power. I don't remember. I just do not remember that. But what happened? But I remember what, talking to y'all and you're like, oh my gosh, what happened? What happened? And then my internet goes out because it takes a minute for the phone to connect to the, to the cellular. Hey, Judy. Hello, Beverly. High winds and flooding rain. Yes, Jeannie. They said the winds, we could get up to 70 mile an hour gusts. And the winds for us started probably about 4 o'clock picking up. And it just kind of blows hard every once in a while. And then it comes down. Hey, Myrtle. Hello, Rhonda. If I've missed saying hello to you, I'm sorry. I try to catch everybody. But, it's kind of hard to look and do and, all that things. Hello, Laz Henry. Hello. I'm frozen? Oh, no. Hey, Tammy, I hope I'm not frozen. But I'm going to give this another coat. Just because I don't want it to show through the silver. Yes, so Angela is probably coming, moving across the United States from the west to east. So, I was a trooper, Tammy said. Well, it's like, what else do? You don't prepare for the lights to go out in the middle of your live. It just... the show must go on, I guess. Beverly's getting snow. Hey, Susan. So I hope y'all had a good Monday, a good start to your week, I guess. All right. So I think this is going to be good enough for now. I just put kind of 1.5 coats. Oh, no, Christine, I'm so sorry. Yes, we'll be praying for y'all's family. That is tough. I know it's tough. I've been there, done that. That is so sad. It was raining with ice. Oh, okay. Kansas City area. Y'all already got snow and stuff too, Gwen, don't you? I gotta sneeze. Okay, it went away. Missouri. Okay, so Pam is, you're west of Starkville. So I'm northwest of Starkville. So I'm right below Memphis. So I'm northwest of you. $14 inches of snow and expecting more tomorrow. My gosh, how do you just have to dig your way out of your house or what? Or you just go out there every so often and like make a trail or, I don't know these things because I don't have to worry about that. So we don't learn how to deal with the snow. You know, us Southern people don't know how to do that. I was saying yesterday, Mandy, my friend Mandy from Western Grace Home Decor, you know, she lives in Colorado, so they don't have like thunderstorms like we have here in the South. And you love my earrings, Glenda, for the 4th time. I know, these are my dotted ones, and y'all, I'm trying to wear stuff I can wear them with because I love all the colors. And like, I was sent her a picture when the tornado alarm went off and stuff, like several weeks ago. She's like, oh my gosh, I would be hiding under the bed. I'd be so scared. Oh my gosh. And I was like, no, Southern people, when a hurricane comes or a tornado comes, we just kind of go out on the front porch and see if we can see anything. No big panic. It's just a black cloud coming. It's no big deal. When the snowstorm comes, everybody runs to the store and buys everything like we're going to be snowed in for 6 weeks and ain't got anything to eat, and buy Pop-Tarts and Beanie Weenies and milk and bread and all the things. So, you know, we don't panic when it's bad weather, but when it's going to snow, we all panic. Oh, you're getting it in Fort Myers, Florida? Wow. Yeah, everybody's either getting it, about to get it, or have had it. So it's coming. Okay. Is Mandy on here? I was just talking about Mandy. Is she on here? Anyway, yeah, she's in Colorado, so she's on the western side of, you know, of Colorado. So they don't have, like, a storm, like a rain cloud come up, like, twice a year, a bad rain cloud. You know, we just go, you know, tornadoes coming. We all go out on the porch and look and see. Oh, is it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming? That is true, Judy. We don't panic unless they say it's going to snow. Okay, so I'm going to try something tonight on this that I've done before, but I haven't done it on something that's painted. I don't remember. I don't think I have. Right, Susan? My friend says she missed thunderstorms. Yes, she lived in Colorado. So I like the thunderstorms. Good Sunday afternoon, napping weather in the summer. Okay, so I'm going to do this tray, and we are going to turn it. I think we're going to turn it this way. I don't know. I may change my mind. Okay, so y'all know when I go to Dollar Tree, I look at the greeting cards. Okay, not because I'm going to give it to somebody, but because they have cool fronts on them sometimes. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to actually cut these out, and we're going to use them on our tray. And now I'm starting to think, well, maybe I need to do it this way, because I was going to put it on here just like this. But now I'm kind of thinking, because I'm going to cut the letters out. So, Shelly lost her mom or something. We'll be praying for y'all. Oh, is Mandy on here? I don't know if she is or not. I haven't seen her. But I was talking about her, so her ear's probably burning. But anyway, so I'm going to cut these out. We're going to make this really pretty, kind of like we did the Santa Claus tray, and we've done this before. So now we need a Valentine's one. We have both here in Iowa. There is John Stafford. Hello, Stafford. Okay, so I'm going to do kind of a technique on here that I've done before, but I don't think I've done it on something that's been painted. So I'm going to try. Hope it's not a fail. So I don't know if y'all remember, I did this tissue paper. This is just regular Dollar Tree. I don't know, Walmart, wherever. Just some kind of tissue paper. I'm sure you got some because it was just Christmas. So I'm going to use this. And we've done this before where I want to have like a little texture on here. Electrical storm. You have some doozies in Florida. Yeah. And I'm going to take this. Hello, Nancy. And I'm going to we're going to crumble it up like this and make it all wrinkly, because I want to have that texture. Everybody's saying hi to Stafford. So I'm just hoping, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to, if I'm going to cut this. All right. Let me move my paint over here before I get it all over me. Yeah, it's a silver tray from the Dollar Tree. Hello, Debbie. All right. So, let me see. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. Because, you know, you've got this little, they're not square corners. They're just rounded. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We are just going to wing it and just go and do it. I think I can make this happen. Hello, Gloria. Everybody's saying hi, Stafford. I hadn't seen Stafford say anything yet unless I missed it. Hello, Lynn. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my Mod Podge down. I painted it white because I didn't want that silver, gray, whatever color to shine through. But I'm not going to leave this white. We're going to wax over it, try to make it look really cool. But I'm only going to paint the bottom. Like, you know, you got that little ridge right there. And I'm only painting to that. Hey, Laurie. Stafford is late. He's got to run 6 laps. Oh, he's so funny. When on Mandy's live, that's Mandy with Western Grace Home Decor. That's her husband, Stafford, who we're talking about. And when somebody, and he's on her lives with her, and he is hilarious. And when somebody comes in and they're late to the live, he says, "Oh, you got to make 3 laps around your house because you're late. You got to go do your laps." And so somebody's telling him he's got to make 6 laps. So 10 laps. Oh my gosh, Stafford, you better start now, and you might get finished sometime tonight. 4 laps around the house. I love it. I think it's funny. Okay, so I'm just going to take my tissue paper. Y'all, it is really raining, and like the wind is like fierce outside. I can hear it. I'm surprised you can't hear it. Okay. So like I said, if I lose power mysteriously somehow or another, that's so funny. Okay. So this has got a straight edge on it, the paper does, so I think I'm kind of safe when I say that I think I can make this kind of happen the way I want it to. But if it's not perfect in the middle, that's totally fine because I don't want it to look perfect and have a straight edge, you know, like, not wrinkly, because we want it to be all wrinkly like this. Yeah, I painted the tray with chalk paint. Y'all can hear it? It kind of calmed down. Sorry you're late. It's okay, Tammy. It's okay. Stafford can come do 6 laps in my swimming pool. I'm just guarantee you that water is freezing. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking I can just maybe tear this. Maybe I better not. Rained all day. Yeah, it's pretty much been like that here all day too. It's just nasty. Cold and rainy, and my #1 reason I don't like to be, I don't like wintertime. It's just cold and rainy. Give me some sun and some warm air and all the good stuff. I'm going to tear. Ooh, see? Get all willy-nilly and start getting tearing, and it's not tearing right. Alright, let me get this. So it's not exactly straight, but I'm just going to kind of go with it and wrinkle it all down, and because I think that's going to add a little bit of character to it. It doesn't have to be perfect. If I wanted perfect, I could go to Hobby Lobby and buy something. Oh, water cut it? Yeah, I could do that, I guess, but alright. So I'm just making a mess of it is what I'm doing. It'll just about, it wants to tear on its own because, you know, it's just tissue paper, so it's really, really thin. So I'm just going like that. Okay, now get all that out of the way. Jerry and chili makes for lazy. It does, Darlene, and it affects my mood and stuff, and I try not to let it, but I feel so sleepy, and you know, it's kind of just depressing. All right, so I'm putting some to get this edge kind of down, and if it rolls up on itself, the little excess on the edge is totally fine with me. In fact, I'm just going to push that down and make it conform to the little crease there. I just hope this turns out how I envisioned it. So now I'm just kind of brushing. I'm trying to brush it down. I'm not really got Mod Podge on my brush. I'm just trying to smooth it down and get it to where it's stuck to my tray. Okay, so if y'all can see that, you can see all of that good, nice texture that it gives it. Just that wrinkly, stuck down tissue paper. Yes, it's just Mod Podge. Sorry. I have a little bottle that I bought at the Dollar Tree, and I refill this. So this is what I keep my Mod Podge in, so I can just, instead of having that big old thing and I'm over here going glug, 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 you know, I just refill this little bottle because it works perfect. We're making a Valentine's little thingy, something. This is a greeting card from Dollar Tree. I love to look at the greeting cards. And like this one, I'm going to actually cut these letters out, and we're going to make our own sign. So anyway, with a greeting card, and they're $1.25, or are they 50 cents? I can't remember. But now I'm thinking I need to put some on the top. Give you I can't even talk. Sunshine every day. I'm thinking I need to put some on the top. Because if I'm going to wax it. Yeah, the tissue paper with the little hearts on it. Yeah, do that. I just don't have any of that. And I was debating on what my background should be. Whether it should be burlap or, you know, I was kind of going all through the things and scrapbook paper and stuff. And I was like, you know what? What if I did that crinkle paper technique that I've done? It's been a long time ago since I've done it. Whoops. So I'm going to try that. Let me get it dry. I do too. I love the little bottle. I can just handle it better. And I can put my big bottle back, you know, in the back of the shelf and then just refill it when I need to. And I'm not having to deal with this big old bottle of Mod Podge. I just put them in water. Hello, Jane. That is my sister-in-law. Glug, glug, glug. Y'all know it'll just, if you start pouring, it'll just go boom, and the next thing you know, the whole jar is poured out. A ketchup squeeze bottle. Yeah, those little condiment bottles are great. The FIFO bottles, I have paint in some of those. Y'all know what those are? First in, first out bottles. Yeah, I just put it in the water. I just drop it down in my water. Hey, Luann. Alright, so I'm trying to get this dry without, you know, pulling up my paper. But I thought maybe I might need to put the Mod Podge on top just to give it a little bit of a... So when I start waxing it, I don't tear it. Wet snow all day. Hey, Bobby. Hello, Barb. No, it's metal. It's one of those... See, you can see yourself in the thing. It's one of those metal trays from the Dollar Tree. But you could definitely use plastic. I don't see why not. Because you're going to chalk paint it anyway. So you can pick up whatever tray or whatever you have, like in your stash, you know, or something. Just use what you have. A windstorm. We are too. It is super windy outside. Like, they gave us a warning and said, be prepared to lose power, blah, blah, blah. You know, we could lose power because stuff falls on power lines, all the things. Hey, Laurie. Welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. I was live yesterday, if you missed that. I painted this I gotta show y'all because this is, and I hope Jane is still on here. That's my sister-in-law. It's married to my brother. I painted this from my shop yesterday. And this piece, I wanted to do it first because I love this so very much. It's my favorite. But it reminds me of my brother. Because when we were kids, every time it snowed, which was not often, you know, it was a big deal when it snows in the South. If you get any snow worth anything. Every picture in the album, my brother's on the ground making snow angels. So this one, when I saw the design, I was like, I'm cutting that because that's my brother. He made snow angels. Every picture is him laying in the snow making snow angels. So he cracks me up. But so that just reminds me of being a kid, us playing in the snow. So I hope she's still on here and heard that story. But anyway, so that's from my shop yesterday, and I love it. The little glitter in the snow just makes that piece. But anyway, so, all right. Am I waxing that? Okay. Yes, I'm going to wax. I know, isn't that sweet? It's so cute. And there's lots of cute stuff in my shop. Y'all know if y'all want a kit or need a kit or need something to do, then they're there for you. Yeah, Kathy. I heard some Louisiana and places were closed down because, hey, Daniela, because of the weather that was coming through. So, yeah. Hello, Katie George. All right, let me shake this. And I'm just going to get it all over my hands, and it takes days for it to come off. You're okay, Karen. Come on in. Y'all have a seat. And some people it's snowing. Some people it's raining. It's windy. It's storming. And we'll just sit here and chit-chat and craft and do a little bit of something. All right, this is always the scary part for me. I don't care how many times I've done it. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to ruin my piece. Okay, so this is just my wax, if you can read the label still. Yes, Lisa, it is a Dollar Tree little metal tray. Yes, Barb, it is a sweet memory. Oh, yay, Bobby, a heart glitter banner. The heart behind me, that one up there, was that last year? It's probably, maybe, I think it was last year. I can't remember. Okay, so I'm just going to start the waxing process. And this always freaks me out because I'm like, oh my gosh. What in the world have I done? Because I'm always scared it's like gonna, I just ruined it. But you haven't. So I want all that prettiness to come out. Y'all remember we did Santa the same way when we did the Santa one. But we put that specialty paper stuff down on top of the Santa tray. So this one I was like, well, let's just make our own background with some good old tissue paper, because I'm sure with it being just Christmas, y'all probably all have some tissue paper in your stash somewhere, wrapping section, something kind of deal, because we all just got through wrapping all the Christmas presents not too long ago. Doesn't feel like it should be January already. Valentine sign in the back. I missed that, whatever it was. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull them all the way up because I'm just going to get messy. All right. Okay. So I should have brought me some gloves out here, my husband's, but I thought about it and then forgot about it and all of that, but it'll be okay. Be okay. But it takes forever for me to get it out from under my fingernails, even with a nail brush. Dawn, soap, everything. I've tried it all. It just takes forever for it to come out. Yay, you got your little white box today. She's talking about her subscription box. And I'll be opening up my subscription pretty soon, like I'm thinking maybe February. He loves stormy weather. It's okay. I just don't like the cold rain, and it's just because it makes it seem that much colder to me when it's raining and it's wet. It's like feels so much colder, and I don't like cold. And once I get cold, I can't get warm. Did y'all hear the air compressor? I should have shut that door. So I have to have a big air compressor that runs the air to my laser, and that's what that is. If y'all hear that noise, I just tune it out because I hear it all day. It cuts on periodically. So that wasn't the rain, that was the air compressor. Because I forgot to shut the door. Okay. So I've got my edge pretty much done. Now I got to do the center part, and that's what makes me nervous too, because I'm scared it's going to be dark, dark, dark. Do y'all hear that? That's wind and rain, if y'all can hear it. It's like it would just start coming a hurricanada about the time I come out here and start crafting. Yes, Karen, that's what's coming your way is what I'm getting right now. because it's moving northeast, so you're pretty much northeast from me. And it is windy. It's like, this is just odd weather for January for us. I don't know. It's really strange. Okay, so okay, now, here comes the middle part, and I'm scared. I'll tell you I'm scared. And hail, gosh. Yeah, the wind is not very big for us here. We don't have a lot of wind, but wow. No, Sonia, he lives, I live in the northwest corner of Mississippi. Very tippy top of this tip of the sip. And he lives on the coast in the opposite corner of Mississippi. All right, here we go. So I'm really scared about this paper, but let me get my clean wipe in preparation here for this, because I'm scared that it's going to be really dark and I'm not going to be able to wipe it off. But maybe it'll be okay. Oh yeah, we good. We okay. All right, nothing to be scared of here. It just always freaks me out every time. It's loud. Yeah, Carolyn, I know that, and Mandy has taught me that, and I just didn't even think about it. But here we are. She says clear wax first, and then you can control what's on top a lot better. And I do know that, but... And actually, I'm not going to take off as much as I thought I was. Oh, trees. Oh my gosh. Trees are coming down. That's terrible. All right. So, yeah, don't be scared. I just did the scary part for you so you can kind of see that it's not to be scary when you put your wax on, because it always scares me. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Nelda, I remember the tornado in Olive Branch 4 years ago. Yes, I do. Whew. Has it been 4 years? All right, now I'm getting brave. Look, I'm putting a bunch of it on. Oh, I have to just kind of get in the baby into the pool, and then just kind of get on into the deep end. Now I'm in the deep end, and I'm just going for it and putting all this wax down on this paper, because I was scared the tissue paper was going to kind of just soak it up, because you don't ever know. All right, so that's what it looks like. Looks like a hot mess. So now I'm going to wipe it back and wipe some of it off. But you're going to see this cool texture come through. And that's kind of what I want to create. And I thought, well, everybody can do this, because like I said, you probably have some tissue paper at home. And the edge of this paper made it really dark, but that's okay, because I'm going to cover that up. All right. Let me find a clean spot. There we go. But I don't want to wipe back too much. And put a little bit back in some of the spots that turned back white, because I don't want it white. I wanted it like a plaster color, and then I didn't have any plaster. I gotta get some plaster paint. So if you take too much off, you just add some back with it like this. All right. Now I'm gonna leave it alone now. I'll take a little bath over here. Sorry, y'all, was not paying attention to the comments. I don't like missing comments, but I know I do. And I didn't know till recently that Facebook filters out a lot of comments too. I didn't know that. But they do. That's how sometimes I don't see them, because what I see and what you see is two different things. So I have found out. Hey, Susie. Okay. So this is what I have right now. And it looks really darker to me on camera than it does in person. But see that super cool texture? And that's just tissue paper. Plaster paint. It's just the color. It's Waverly paint, but the color is called plaster. And it's probably like that color. It's like an off-white color, and that's kind of what I wanted. But I didn't have any paint, so we having to do something else. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so I know the edges are kind of dark, like where the paper is, but I'm gonna fix all that. Yeah, you just get it in the paint section at Walmart. The Waverly chalk paint is wonderful. Closed schools, wow. Okay, about dry. Hey, Tanya. And the wax is Waverly too. It's in the same section where the paint is. Yes, Gayla, it's windy here. Better hold on to your wigs because it's coming windy. Got the hair piece, you better hold on to it. You better pin it down. Because that wind's going to take it off. It's going to look like a little Toto flying off in the tornado. Okay, no, we dry them out. All right, that's what I got so far. I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, that is ugly. You got a dryer like mine? That's the best $11 I've ever spent right there. It's lasted. Now, it might go out tomorrow. I have a backup, but, you know, it's been the best one because I said something about it. But it might go out. So, this is my card. Thank you, Sadie. Yeah, it's windy. So hold on to your toupees. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out. And, yes, I know when I sat down, I thought, I should have done that way before the live, but this is not going to take me but a second, and we can chit-chat while this is happening. But yeah, y'all, hold on to your wigs, because it's coming. Rainy and really windy. See, Sharon's windy in Tuscaloosa. Hold on to your wig, because it's coming. More's coming. Because what I'm getting, I'm sure you're going to get. All right. Oh, gosh, take all your decorations down. What, outside? Yeah, woof. They'll be in your, the neighborhood over, probably. Yeah, and if you got a trampoline, you better tie that thing down, too. Those things will go sailing through the air, too. But gosh, where's all this wind coming from? Did they say it's like an Arctic blast or something? I don't get it. Yeah, I should have cut these out ahead of time, but I'm all good. All right, there's my E, but I'm not through with the E. Snow and wind tomorrow night. Snowy and windy. Whew. All right, so here's the V. And you can always substitute the O or the V out for heart or whatever. But like I said, this card came from Dollar Tree. I like to look at the greeting cards because the fronts of them you can use for other things. Little sayings or whatever. Little snowman scenes or Christmas. The Christmas ones are pretty. Sometimes they'll have a real pretty scene or something on them and you can do something with them. Down yesterday. Wow. Yeah, y'all better take down all your stuffs because it'll be in somebody else's yard next week because it'll blow up in their yard and they'll just put it out. Oh, look at this. It came in my yard. Sorry, y'all. I should have cut this ahead of time, but y'all know I don't like to sit for y'all just to sit and watch me cut out something. It's very quiet in Minnesota. Well, I'm glad it is because it's not quite much place else, I don't think. Because everybody else is either snowing or windy or raining, so. All right, there's my V. And see, some of the edges, I'm not the perfect cutter person. You can see the little white, but once we get it on here, you're not gonna be able to see it. Can visit you while you cut. Nothing lost here. Okay. Because y'all can't go out and it's too bad outside to go outside. So you stuck with me? Is that what you're saying? I'm kidding. And there's nothing on television. Now is a good time to look at those cards with the vintage pictures on them. Snow is getting heavier in Kansas. Good Lord. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. That's what it's like here right now. Lori said, take your time. I am. I'm not slow cutter though, but you know, there's my O, but I got to cut out the middle. And I'm cutting out the shadow that goes with it. It has like a little shadow behind the letter. But I like the letters because I think they look kind of vintage looking. And so that's why I liked this card. And this card, I'll be honest, has been in my stash since probably last year. But I know they have the same cards every single year. I almost ran over to Dollar Tree just to see if they still had it. But I hope they do, but I'm sure they do because I've used several in the past for different things and they have it to this day. I don't think they change out their cards very much, but I tell you, that's the place to go buy cards though. When you have to have cards for somebody's birthday or something, or graduation or whatever. Yay, Darla ordered her dotting tools. Finishing my Christmas diamond art print. But that's the place to go buy your greeting cards is Dollar Tree. Yeah, they may not be as fancy and as say all the mushy gushy stuff like the Hallmark ones do, and which this is Hallmark actually. So it is Hallmark, but you know what I mean. The $10 cards are $10. Have y'all looked at greeting cards lately at the store? Them people at Hallmark got a raise to write them poems and stuff. I'm serious. They're expensive. Oh, they got cards in a pack. Oh gosh, I'm telling you, I have tried to find the end of Temu, and I don't think there is an end of Temu. It's like, where do they keep all this stuff? How many warehouses do they have all of this stuff in? I'm like, what? All right. Time to bring out the big guns. Hold on. Not really big guns, but the little guns. Because this is like teeny little spot here to cut out. Okay, there's my L. Yeah, I mean, you're going to go buy somebody a gift, okay? Let's just say you buy them a $30 gift. And then you're going to go get them a card to go with it. Well, heck, the card's going to be $10 or $8 or... Oh, right? Just the card themselves a gift. My gosh, it's ridiculous. And I'm like... Maybe I need to go write some poems for Hallmark. I mean, good Lord. I know a lot of people just don't buy them anymore. And, you know, or unless you go to Dollar Tree or somewhere like that where they're not $8, $10 for just a regular card. It's crazy. I'm just that person too. I'm like, you don't get me in that, suck me into that. Go buy cards for everybody at Christmas in the section at Walmart or wherever, and you walk out of there and you've got $100 worth of cards, and you've only bought a few. And it's like, geez. That's right, it is Elvis's birthday today. I remembered it this morning, and I've been so busy I've forgotten about it. I bet you Graceland was packed today. But yeah, it sure is his birthday. 8 cards at DT. Right? You probably bought 8 cards at Dollar Tree for one that you would have paid at Walmart. It's ridiculous. All right, now I'm just cutting the inside of my E out, and then we'll be ready to roll. This cut now. I should have cut these out to start with, but I wanted to show you the card. So that's what I'm going to say. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You buy them at the... Yeah, Angela, I see them all the time where you have a box of greeting cards at the Dollar Tree, at Goodwill. And I mean, you know, just put them up and break one out when it's somebody's birthday. It's definitely the way to go because they're expensive. Joanne doesn't do cards anymore, right? I mean, I agree. It's kind of a, I mean, it's a great sentiment. And, you know, my dad was big on cards at Christmas or your birthday. You got a card. But I think now he would be like, oh, you're not getting a card this time. We're not going to do that anymore. We're going to skip that tradition. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, they're celebrating in heaven. Oh. Both of my parents are in heaven too, together. And my mom was talking to Elvis. I can guarantee you. She loved her some Elvis. I was like, my mama saw Jesus and then she wanted to know where Elvis was. Where the concert was going on. She wanted to go sit at the piano with him and to sing gospel songs, I'm sure. Alright, because she loved her some Elvis. Yeah, I mean, this is a cute Dollar Tree card. Absolutely cute. But I'm just using it for another purpose. But like I said, I've had it. Here's the envelope. I got a red envelope for something. But I just like the letters on the front because they look like the old-timey Valentine stuff. Trying to do a little bit better at my cutting. When I was a kid, I think I've told y'all this before. When I was a kid and like, you know, you'd be at school and the teacher was cutting out circles or whatever with construction paper and stuff. I was the kid that was sitting there watching in fascination of the teacher because she could cut the circle perfectly and not have the little bumps and the lines and, you know, turn the paper and it just be a perfect circle. I was the kid that was fascinated with that. Because I wanted to be able to cut my circles to look like that. I know I'm weird. Okay, so now the question is, because only till I showed this to y'all till I realized, oh, we can do this two ways. We could do this long ways, or we could do it like the card is. Oh, I could cut hearts from that. Yay! I could. Okay. So, should I do it sideways? Because we're going to add some stuff to this. So, this is not all, y'all. We're going to make it look really cute. I hope. Alright. So, sideways. Or we could turn it and do it just like the card was. And do it 2 and 2. Because I got all kinds of little embellishments and stuff. We're going to make it cute. Okay. So that. 41 tomorrow. Wow. Hey, Glenda. You like it sideways? I'm kind of liking it sideways. Melinda, you want your circles. You don't want corners on your circles. You want them all smooth. Me too. I find a card front like a Google and send a screenshot along with what I want to say. Tammy, you're so smart. That's so cool. Okay, so horizontal. Okay, so that's everybody's saying so far sideways or horizontal. Sideways. Okay, it's going to be sideways. Sideways. So like this, basically. Okay. I think we're going to go. I like it sideways too. That was just my first was to do it like the card. But then when I held it up for y'all, I was like, oh, I can do it sideways. Side, side, side. I think it's unanimous. Spelled correctly, right? Y'all don't let me spell it wrong. I'll have the wrong letter in the wrong thing because I'm upside down. So anyway, looks at your love. Oh yeah, you can make them with the Hallmark thing. The Hallmark stuff. Okay, so I have, this is also Dollar Tree, but as you can see, it is Christmas, but you know, it's red. So this is what I'm going to use because to cover up my little thing because it's all red and shiny. just like my letters. So I'm gonna glue this around my perimeter. Let me get my end clean and straight. Yeah, it just depends on what you do with it. I get it. Let's start down here so I can see what I'm doing. Let me use using my lines on my table. I'm gonna change, I wanna change this checkerboard under here, the plaid, to something else. And I told Dorothy the other day, I said I wanna change it. And she goes, are you sure? Because you know you use those lines to measure your stuff with. And I was like, I know, but I wanna change it to something else. Aw, Barb, so sorry, bless it. Start in the corner. I probably should have, but I didn't. So now I got, they're curved, so I'm just gonna kind of go curve with it, which this stuff is pretty easy. But if you don't have this like particular trim, you could use any ribbon, you could use yarn, you could use, I have this stuff, I've had this forever, like this ribbon, sparkly ribbon. You could use any kind of trim you have for Christmas. Use it for Valentine's. So, can't quite put all the Christmas stuff up just yet. Oh, he died on your 16th birthday. Goodness. I was 5, I think. Yeah, where the bow's gonna cover it or whatever we're gonna do. Yes. Well, I'm gonna try to meet it up just right so you really won't be able to tell, but we'll see how that turns out. DT has cute seasonal. Yes, they do. Dollar Tree's kind of stepped it up, I think, since I've been using Dollar Tree supplies to craft with, which has been years, but they have really stepped it up. He takes pictures of the cards. Is that what you're saying? That's pretty smart. I wonder if they'll ever become a thing of the past. Y'all think? Like $10 Hallmark cards. Do y'all think that'll become a thing of the past? I just wonder. Because, you know, sometimes it's a generational thing. That people, like my dad, you know, he sent cards. I mean, he gave out cards for people at holidays. It's raining again. Like pouring rain. Mine doesn't have Easter out. They only have Valentine's out right now. Y'all Sherry, y'all just give the same card back and forth. Are you really serious? That is hilarious. Tina, you're good. I appreciate you being here. You must have just flew in on the wind. I hope you didn't get blown away. Yes, Facebook post something. I guess that's going to replace. I mean, digital stuff is going to replace it maybe. I don't know, but you know, and even though I'm not a card buyer for people, like, you know, maybe at Christmas and stuff, but somebody's sister passed away. But you make your own cards. Yeah, I will be sad to see it go. It's just like it's one other thing that we're losing to the change of the age, I guess. Is, you know, we've lost lots of things that my kids don't have any clue. Okay, so I tried to meet that up the best I could, and it actually kind of worked out to where you can't really tell. So see, can't really tell, except for all the 45 glue strings all around it. So see, that trim matches my little letters. Isn't it cute? So see, you can't tell. It'll fall off my stool over here. how long have I had my permanent bracelet? So one of them is in my house because I caught it on something and pulled it, and it came apart, but not where they soldered it. It came apart on one of the little loops, and I got to fix it. It's just hard to fix it on my own. My husband's going to have to help me do it. But I've had these. This summer was a year, so probably like a year and a half I've had them. And they just stay there. Okay, so I'm going to put my letters down. Look at what I got. Uh-oh. It's a piece of straggler paper. So see, I cut the shadow out too. See, my cutting job is not very pretty. Oh, he will look forward to sending a card to that beautiful grandbaby. I probably will. But when she gets older, she'll get mail. Okay. So y'all kind of know what I'm looking for. I want it to be kind of that vintagey. Is that a word? Vintagey? Vintagey looking, a Charlie bracelet. I mean, I will eventually. That kind of stuff scares me, though. I'll be honest about babies and all that stuff. It scares me. Scared she'd get it off and choke on it. Okay, so now there is what I have so far. When I hold it up, it's going to go a sliding. Yeah, I just took a Dollar Tree tray and I painted it white. I took tissue paper and wrinkled it all up like this. Mod Podged it down on the bottom, and then I waxed over the whole thing. Aww, a Valentine card. Goodness. At least you have that, you know, vintagey. Hey, Pamela. Okay, trying to make it to where my letters are going to lay flat. So now I'm going to glue them down, I believe. Hold on. I got to get them straight. And the spacing just right, because it'll drive me nuts if it's not right. Okay. All right, let me get I'll line my tray up with the line on the table, and then I'll make sure my letters, let me go to this line, here we go. So I got this line and this line, and I'll kind of make sure they all look level. That's my cheat sheet. Okay. That looks like the center to me, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna put some hot glue, just easier. Just to at least get them tacked down first. Yay, Leah! Glad you're here. I'm glad all of y'all are here to come and chat. You send them homemade cards? How sweet is that? That is so sweet. Some of y'all have sent me homemade cards, and I keep all of that stuff. If y'all send me a card or a letter or a note or something, I have a little box that I put all of that stuff in. I keep all that stuff. Ah! Uh-oh, the Washington game. Michigan is ahead at the halftime 17-10. Wow, that sounds like a good ball game. All right, I'm going to turn it around. They're all tacked on. But see how that looks, those vintage letters? I just love that old red, kind of old looking, Valentine looking vintage stuff. They literally just left your house and brought the dotting tools. They brought them in the storm. Susan's going to be up all night trying to dot stuff. You're okay, Pamela? People are watching the ball game, and some people aren't. I told my husband, I was like, well, they might be watching that ball game. And he's like, nah. He said probably some of them are football fans, but some of them may not be. I was like, yeah, they may watch me and watch the game at the same time. Oh. Okay. So there are my letters. You could definitely Mod Podge them if you wanted to. It's just easier for me to do that. They have a 3D look because they have that shadow behind them. And you can cut off the shadow if you wanted to and just use the red part. But see, that's why I wanted this shiny red stuff. So now, I got to decide what else to do because I think I'm going to do like maybe a little bow up here. See, it looks like a vintage map. Yes, that's kind of what I wanted, was the background to look like old paper. It actually, if you left it solid brown and not wiped so much back off of it, it looks like leather almost. It's weird. You're listening to the game and watching me. Yes. But anyway, so look at this. Keep moving my paint around because I'm going to get it on me. You could even use this stuff. Let me show you. I have this in my stash and it's underneath a bunch of stuff. But this stuff that comes off of here, if you do something with this, like something like this, if you did it for Christmas or whatever, you could use that and put it around like that thing and it's going to look stinking cute because all of the old-timey Valentine stuff, y'all, you know, it had all this tinsel stuff on it. You're watching me on the phone with earbuds and the game is on TV. Okay. And I have like this stuff from Dollar Tree. I've had this forever, but I love that shiny. It's all Christmas, but it's Valentine's now. Lee in the national championship game. I'll catch the rest of it when I go inside, when I get done, because I'm sure it won't be over. So I'm just going to, here again, I didn't prep any fabric, but it'll be okay. I might be stuck out here all night. It sounds rough outside. I'm gonna get soaked going in my house, but it'd be okay. I won't melt. I won't melt. Okay, where did I tear that? Michigan football team, something. This is like the first time. I'm gonna brag for a minute. The first time in a very long time that a football team from the SEC has not been in the national championship. SEC is the Southeastern Conference, which is, you know, Alabama, Georgia, all that. Yeah, anything red. Exactly, Tina. 4th of July, Valentine's Day. But anyway, it's been a long time since that it was two teams and neither one of them was SEC. It's been a long time. I'm just tearing me some red. Normally I have all this done, but I didn't. I was so busy. Yes, SEC. So what's the weather like where they're playing? I hope they're inside like at a Lord almighty. I just tore that the wrong way, but it's okay. They must be inside somewhere, like in a dome. They gotta be. A very long time. Pamela, yes, like, I think, what were they saying the other night that I heard? Maybe like way back in the beginning when they first started it, maybe? I don't know. It's been a long time. Alabama has got lots of national championship trophies. 16 of them, maybe? Anyway. Ouch. Okay. So I got me some reds and some off-white because we got this color. Let's see what else I need. Thank you, Carolyn. You like the red fabric? I do too. Just some in my stash. Y'all know I still have fabric grab bags that are on my site. It'll probably be a staple that'll be there all the time because I have lots and went through my stash and then I thrift some. I get some at state sales and I wash it and cut it. Hello, Linda. Like, this is old. I've had this forever. I think I got it at a garage sale, but look at the package. It's like so old and yellow. We got to put some of this in my bow. Some of the shiny stuff, little trim, whatever this is. They're in Houston. Okay, so they're in a Yeah, Beverly, I agree. It should have been Georgia. Even though, you know, I'm not a Georgia fan, it should have been Georgia. I do agree. Roll Tide always, yes. So anyway, but yeah, should have been Georgia. Georgia had no losses until they played Alabama for the SEC championship, and they lost to Alabama. Or no, yeah. But it's usually always Georgia or Alabama. Usually. Yeah. But somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, and sometimes you lose and you really shouldn't have lost. War Eagle. Okay, so I've just gotten bunches of my ribbon that's from Christmas. You know, some of this is Christmas, but it stays in my ribbon stash, and I just grab out what I need. Okay. I think I'm going to cut off some of this Dollar Tree tinsel-y stuff. Hold on. Off of this. I want to wrap this in yarn. What do y'all think? We could definitely cut it apart. But it was in my Valentine's Day stuff, and I was like, oh, I could use some of that tinsel stuff off of there. So let's cut that. But, you know, I would just probably throw this away. It just fell. Something fell. But yeah, this would be pretty with yarn. And we could cut these apart. And then, like, use them in the decor after you watch them with... Wrap them with the big, fat, chunky yarn. Hook 'em horns. Tennessee fans. SEC fan. Yeah, we just... I think we just grow people different down here in the South. I don't know what it is, but... I don't know. Maybe... We just... diehard... football. I mean, I'm talking about most everybody in the South is watches college football or something. They have an opinion about it, if nothing else. So I'm just layering my stuffy stuffs. Where does this yellow fuzz keep coming from? Red. Of course, we had to have the tinsel in there, that stuff. Just gonna be a little accent in my bow. Don't be scared to use all kinds of different stuffs. 'Cause I like all the textures and all the things, and to bring out some of that sparkly that's in that. I know, I love rag bows too. I don't always think mine is the greatest, but I love them too. UGA, Kentucky fan. Oh, it's funny because people get opinionated about their ball teams now. All right, I'm just layering. Let's put some of this, a little bit of all of it. So yeah, Valentine's is fun right after Christmas because you already got all the good red stuff out. For the most part. All right. Y'all hear that rain hitting the window? Can't never go wrong with a messy bow. Exactly. Okay. So I think I've gotten what I want to get. Now I use zip ties because I never can. Football is in the South. Basketball is in the North. Yeah, I think so too. I haven't made a messy bow in a while. Arkansas, Kathy said. So I use zip ties because I never can get my jute tight enough. It always ends up loose, and then it don't look right. It looks kind of sad. But I can get this tight every time. All right, let me get that right there. And I get mine at Dollar Tree too. Hope that grandbaby gets better soon. I have a Bow Dabber and I've never used it. I said that out loud. Uh-oh, grandbaby gaining weight. Uh-oh, somebody's grandbaby sick. Oh, no. All right, let me cut. I got to do a little haircut. Yeah, I haven't done a bow like this in a long time. Some of the pieces that don't have the wire in it, if they're too long, they get too floppy, in my opinion. So I have to fix them. Get it all messed up so it'll stick out. You love your Bodabra? I guess I need to break it out one day and play with it. Y'all got so much I need or want to be doing, but sometimes I can't do all the things. I know how it is. I wish there was more hours in the day and we didn't have to sleep and I could just do stuff all the time and not sleep. Even though I do stay up late at night. And then I get mad at myself the next day because I stayed up too late. It's a vicious cycle. Okay. All right. Ta-da! All right. Hey, Laurie. Okay, I should give it a try. Okay, now, the big question is middle, corner, because I have other stuff. Well, ooh, I got to put my pip berry. I got to put some pip berries in there. I didn't put no pip berries on there. I have both, but I used a large one. I have that one, what's it called? I want it as a door prize somewhere with the wood thing, with the sticks. I have a little bitty plastic Bodabra, but then I don't know what that other thing's called. Hey, Laura, you're fine. You love all the sports. Okay, corner. I mean, I don't think it needs to be on this corner. I like it at the front of the word, but, or does it need to be in the middle? Or does it need to be, it could be down there at the bottom, but I don't know. What do y'all think? Corner, middle, corner, middle. So far, 2 corners and 1 middle. All right, there's another middle. So 2 middles, 2 corners. That's it, Sherry. All right, 3 middles, 2 corners. Yeah, Easy Bow Maker. That's exactly what it's called. I knew it was something. I got it as a door prize, still in the box. A big long thing. Middle. Okay, I think middle is gonna be it, I think. At the top of the something, Brenda. Adorable ribbon over the L. So that means the corner. Okay. Oh, there's another corner. Y'all are about tied. So it's gonna look cute there. Or here. Alright, I think top, middle. Either way, it's awesome. I think so too. So I'm gonna sit here. I think it's gonna be middle because I think that's what everybody's kind of saying. Middle, middle, middle. I'll put that little thing up at the top where it won't be seen. There we go. In the back. Gotta pull it. There we go. Alright. I'm trying to put it as high up as I can get it on that little edge because I don't want it to hang down too low into my word. No corner, middle, center, and trim. Top, center, and trim bottom. Corner, corner, middle, top. Oh. It's about half and half, really. Half of y'all say this, half of y'all say that. So, but I want to know. I don't say middle. I've seen middle a little bit more though. Middle, top, middle for sure. Middle balances. If I don't like it, I can always pull it off and pop it over there. If we don't like it, I'm gonna cut some of these strings. All right, stay there. I'm moving too much. You had the Easy Bow Maker and failed. Bodabra and I now make the best bows. Yeah, we'll be praying for your granddaughter. She starts eating better and gaining weight. And I know you just worry about them so much because they're just so much can just go wrong, you know. But hopefully it's going to turn around and she'll start eating it and it'll be fine. Just got to figure out that happy, whatever makes her happy kind of deal. That's what I tell Paige. That's the worrisome part is because you don't know and they can't tell you what's going on and this hurts, that hurt, or whatever. They can't tell you, and you just have to kind of troubleshoot everything. So, okay. So here is my bow. Look how stinking cute. If that doesn't scream Valentine's, I don't know what does. But that says Valentine to me, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. That's right, I do me. Yes. And this was a little tray. Y'all see how many things we can do with these trays? I love them. If you don't have the tray, use the bamboo cutting board from Dollar Tree. Use the plastic tray from Dollar Tree. You can use any surface to do this with. Easy Bow Maker wasn't easy for you. Then it probably won't be easy for me because, you know, like I told y'all, if it's like more than 14, and I look at something that's got 14 ingredients, I'm out. Or if it's got all these steps and stuff, I'm out. So yeah, if this is an easy bow maker, it's hard for y'all, I'm out. It's not going to be for me, I can assure you. I have these pip berries that I should have added in my bow. I guess I could still add some more. What else do y'all think it needs? I was gonna I had some bling and stuff I was gonna put in the middle of the bow, but I'm kind of thinking it doesn't need it. Because, and honestly, I had my little key, you know, I have that little set of keys and locks in my shop. I was like, well, I can just put a little key and a lock up here on the bow, but I think that's going to be too much. Oh, RSV, goodness, Patty, I know a lot of people's getting that this year, a lot of kids. You have an idea for your tray? My card is too close for that one, but I hope it works. Yeah, but you could put anything like this on one of these little trays, and look how stinking cute. And even just the tissue technique is gonna, you ain't gotta have scrapbook paper. You got some tissue paper in your stash from all your wrapping and stuff. Then you've got what you need. And a little bit of paint. Make a hanger. Yeah, I could make a hanger and hang it on that. On my little, there went my $11 dryer. But see, I could make a hanger on the back and hang it on my little thing. But if you want to do it this way, you definitely could and hang it. Because these are the perfect size. Because here's my hook up here. So you definitely could make it. Y'all love this. I need to redo this tutorial because I get asked about this tutorial probably more than anyone on my page. And now I'm showing it tonight. Somebody will message me and go, where's that tutorial? But I love this. Because I have all the pieces to make it. I just need to do it again. So I love that piece. I need one for my house. Because this one's out here, so I don't have one in my house. But I got these glittery. Now they have these at Dollar Tree too. That's where that's from. They're the glittery pip berries. Tina, they are from a greeting card from Dollar Tree. Here's the envelope. And here's the other part of the card. Nothing makes me feel happier or luckier than loving a man like you. So it's a card from Dollar Tree. But you could put, if you want to take out like one of the letters, or if you have the little wood letters or something from somewhere, you could put a heart instead of the O or the V. There's so much y'all could do with this if you don't have this little card, or you can't find the card. You could use just little wood letters and do just what I just did. And, you know, it'd just be a little different. Yeah, you wanted to make one before Christmas? Yes, Dana, I'll repost it, and I'll probably end up making it again. I'm going to do it live again because I get asked about that tutorial. Probably people message me all the time. Where can I find the wreath hanger thing? Because I need one for in my house. Because that one was intended to go in my house. And y'all see it never made it because I hang everything on it. Oh, pip berries for a hanger. I could. I'm just kind of squinching them up. And then I'm just sticking them in and putting a little glue. Because I should have put them in the actual bow itself. Oh, you have two, Karen? You have one in your motorhome and one in the house. That's cool. If you could put that in the bathroom, hang signs on it. You could, I mean, you could put it all anywhere, really. All right, so there's my little pip berries. I don't like it because it's being a little too pippy. It's too long. Okay, all right. There, cute. So there's my little pip berries. I stuck one in each side, but yes, I can make a little, I just need lots of things. I do too, Karen. Oh, so see, here is my little, I have a bunch of these little easels because I bought, there was a whole bag of these easels at Goodwill probably like 5 years ago because I'm always needing something in my house. Even before I started this page, always needing like something to put something on like this. And there was a whole bag of all these black, gold, different kinds, sizes for like $4. And I grabbed the whole bag. I was like, yes, this is going home with me. But look how stinking cute this is. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I could put, I made 2 hangers, one with a larger spindle. Ooh, I know somebody made them really tall with the big tall hangers. I'm sitting here thinking I don't know where my rubbing buff is. Oh, rubbing buff. Where's my rubbing buff? Let's see if it's where the other spot it could be. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Here it is. All right, I'm gonna put some rubbing buff on the edges. What do y'all think? It needs something. I'm not done. When I look at it, it needs something else. You made yours real tall, Gayla? Some people, somebody made theirs and put it by their fireplace, I think, if I remember. I'm gonna take a little bit of black just because I think it needs something. The edges, it just needs some kind of something. Okay, I think y'all are gonna agree with me. This looks good. You love my earrings? I do too. I love my earrings. Okay, look at what that made it do versus that side. Yeah, now I'm gonna put some gold on it then. Ooh, split beads on the corners. That would be cool too. Put the key under the love. So I'm just taking some black acrylic paint. Oh yes, this makes a difference. And I'm just lightly just rubbing it with a paper towel. And it's picking up those raised little areas on the tray. Oh yeah. That's what it needed. It needed something. I gotta go. Oh yeah, this made a big difference. Now it truly looks like it has a frame. Wow. It looks so much better. Doesn't that look pretty? It looks so much better. Some little hearts around the word love. There's lots. I mean, there's so much you could do. You could put the key down here. You could put the key up here. I could put the key or even the little lock right there. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Gives it a, yeah, it kind of frames it out, the black. It just makes those little indentions kind of pop. Do y'all do that too? You just like, you're like looking around going, I know I just had this. I just laid it down. Where did it go? All right, so this is, I use antique gold because that's the only one that I have. I need to get, I want to get some more colors, but I just haven't made it to do that yet. Need to put that on my Hobby Lobby list for when I go to Hobby Lobby next time. Okay, just a little bit here and there. That's all I needed. Yeah, that made it stand out. Okay, so you can see the rub and buff I put. Just brushed it here and there and all over wherever. Hook the locking key to the letter L. Oh, that would look cute too. There's just so much you can do. But they have these keys in my shop if y'all need them for Valentine's for anything. There's like a little set of keys, and look at this one. Wait, where is it? Here it is. Perfect. Da, da, da. Cute. Elaine, it sounds like that here. It's like roaring. And this pouring rain. So, yeah, I'm going to have to stand by the door and wait till it calms down again. And then I'll make a run for it in my house. Get a little wet, but I'll be okay. I'll dry. But y'all, this is super, super cute. Very easy. Y'all can do this. That technique with the tissue paper is everything. I think I did a big, it was a round bulb sign at Christmas. And I did it with brown paper maybe. I can't remember. I did it with brown paper, and I think I brushed like white over it so the crinkles turned out white. But so this time I just did it with the tissue paper and then brown wax, and it picks up all of those little lines and stuff. Yes, Beverly, it's coming. Hey, Corby. I know, I love this too. I love it, and I know exactly where it's going to go. Right in front of my fireplace with all of my other little stuff that I'm building up on my vignette in front of my fireplace. Because I have a few little heart things there, and I need to add to it. So cute. Good night, Gayla. Good night, good night. But if you had, like, I have these little keys. I could hang one of these little metal keys in the middle. I mean, there's so much you could do. Looks very furnace off soundproof. Thank you. Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all for being here. I was worried I wasn't going to be here because of the weather, but we're all good. It's just a little wind and rain. We're all right. So y'all stay safe in the weather and the snow and the ice and all the things, and y'all be careful. And I will definitely see y'all Thursday. I might come live tomorrow night and paint one of my kits. I don't know, but we're going to see how the day unfolds tomorrow. Thank you. Yes, Nancy, put that on your little list. Perfect card for the project. Yes, it was. I love this card. Like I said, I bought it last year and I've had it in my stash. But I just love those vintage looking, old timey, with the Cupid and the old, you know, that look. To craft and something. I can't read that. Good night. Yes, good night, Robin. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here, as always. And I will see y'all for sure Thursday. You might see me before then. I don't know yet. So, I'll see y'all guys later. Y'all be safe, okay? Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me get up here where I can hit the button. Bye.